I know.
Well, once again, welcome. We are trying to get everything situated here. We should be all right, hopefully, but we're
Yeah.
starting again. So, welcome in to the first ever Gadget podcast featuring Sean, which is him.
I am him.
Okay. Anywho, today, we're trying something new. We're doing our Gadget podcast, like I said. We're doing, we're just gonna be chatting over. Oh, hello.
Yo.
Today, it's gonna be a lot different. We're just gonna kind of be hanging out, talking about a couple different things. Talk about the channel, what the plans are. Just talk about what's going on in the channel. We're gonna talk about just gaming, favorite games, stuff like just regular old stuff. And we're also going to be talking a little bit of sports. Yeah, we got the dogs back here. The cat, what is the cat in there still?
Yes, here.
Cat's there still.
This is Clonkers.
That's Clonkers. And then really we're just going to talk about whatever.
Shoot, I hit
Talk about whatever's going on. Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Can't even see Chloe.
Yes, but yeah, that's Clonkers. She's the cute one. She's also the crazy one, but she's cute. Um, yeah, those are the dogs. They're joining us today because the rest of the family is out of town. So they they need attention any way they can get it. So anyway, that's kind of the intro. Any remarks from you?
That was remarkable.
Okay, so yeah, welcome in once again to the first ever Gadget podcast stream. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited to get this underway. So, um, starting off, we're just going to kind of talk about channel updates, what's going on with the channel. Last week we had our first ever um, chat challenge, which was um, basically get your channel points. Get your channel. You had to just.
You had to just put your channel points to the challenge.
Yeah, you just had to contribute.
You would do the challenge.
Yeah, so and I put 2,500 channel points, reached it in one stream. It was pretty easy. Yeah, we failed the Wii Sports Champion Challenge. That's what it was. It's on. Okay, dogs are going a little crazy. Yeah, so we did that. It was a lot of fun. It was one of our longest streams ever. We went 4 hours long, and I beat the tennis champ, beat the baseball champ, but baseball took so long. Yeah, baseball took so long that we hardly had any time for boxing.
Yeah, it took like an hour and a half.
And boxing, we weren't able to get it done, but it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing more challenges like that in the future. But yeah, the Wii Sports Champion Gauntlet Challenge. It was a lot of fun. I got what 700 for boxing, something like that.
Close.
I was somewhat.
Yeah.
Was,
Never mind.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
You almost got 500.
Yeah, but really, I thought it was. I guess we could fact check that.
Stop the cat.
I don't know. I thought at the end of the stream I went a little farther because I went almost 4 hours. Anywho, we can fact check that because that one is permanently on our new YouTube channel. So
same name as the Twitch.
Yep, same name as the Twitch. Everything looks the same. Yeah, we got that YouTube channel up. Yeah. We got that YouTube channel up. That VOD is on there. This one should go on there as long as it doesn't end up just being completely disastrous. And so yeah, go check out the YouTube. Subscribe to it. You can watch VODs there. They'll be up for more than a week, like on Twitch. They're up there for a week and then they go down. So, yeah, go check out that YouTube. Um, the plan for next week, I'm gonna be on vacation, going down to the beach. Um, oh yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm not on YouTube a lot, so I need to. When I am, I'll definitely have to check it out. Yeah, next week I'm going to be on vacation, so there's going to be no. This is our last stream before I leave
1 week
during the spring break. Yes, 1 week hiatus indeed. Um, Going down to the beach. Sean has never been to the beach.
I've been out of the state 3 times. I've never been anywhere else.
And you went to the same state, right?
But yeah,
Yeah, so he's only been out of the state once.
only been to one state.
And he's only been to one other state. So.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, never been to the beach. We don't live anywhere near the beach, though.
No, yeah, we're in the butt fucking nowhere.
Yeah, we're absolutely in the middle of the plains with nothing. So there's not a whole lot of
Closest thing I've been to a beach was a lake.
yeah, and salt water and fresh water are so different. But yeah, so that's where I'll be. I'm at the beach.
At the beach.
So that'll be a lot of fun for me. But I'll obviously miss the streams. Don't ever touch grass till next week. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I just got to take a break from the game. But with that being said, I'm gonna be looking forward to when we get back because we're hoping to hit affiliate status soon on Twitch, and do some more challenges like we did the last time. Take pics. Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, so we're hoping to hit affiliate status where we're right there. Actually, it could end up happening after today.
Money.
So I can get that money. Be a lot of fun to make money.
Don't touch me.
I'm touching the dog. You can see the dog there.
Oh.
Oh, I am money hungry. How am I going to go to the beach if I have no money?
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money. And because I love it, but I also want the money. I love money.
About the money.
Yeah, more or less. So yeah, we're hoping to get there, and then with that, I'll end up having more money to spend to actually improve everything here because this is all very low budget what I'm doing here. So I'm just kind of throwing it all together, and I think it's turned out pretty decent. But I'm looking forward to putting more into it, putting more time into it, and and we can do some more things. Challenges, like I said, we're going to do a new challenge at the beginning of every month. I'm going to increase the channel points that you have to contribute so that by the end of the month, if we reach the goal, then I will do it with like that next week. That'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to. I'm not sure exactly what I'll do on the next challenge, but I'm thinking it'll be something more IRL. We'll do some gaming stuff for sure, but I think next month we're gonna do a IRL thing, maybe, but that might have to wait.
Oh yeah, that would be a while.
But we're gonna do that
definitely. In the summer.
But we're gonna make something happen, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that. But we got to reach affiliate status before I can start doing some crazy stuff. Another way, we're talking about money. Another way I make a little teensy bit more money is by doing anything like, you can obviously donate, which is the best thing for me probably. But if you really get a job, I have a job. We're gonna get to that later. Actually, I do have a job. Oh,
do not put that in the chat,
dude. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna ban that from my chat. We're not gonna be able to say that anymore. Yeah. So I have the sponsor, W Energy. That's pretty cool that I have that. It's just a code, So I'll put that here in the chat. As you can see, I have the keyboard right here for such situations. W Energy is a great way to help me out, and it's a great way for you to get some energy drinks. Get some cups, get some shakers, get some,
powder.
Yeah, some powder, whatever you need. Yeah, not drugs.
Shit.
That's a different sort of business line that I'm not in
No, we are in.
by any means.
Get a woman? Maybe not.
What do you mean, get a woman?
From the website?
No, that's not how it works. You can't get one from the website.
No.
But Dubby, that's a great way. It'll help me out. And then another way, which I wish I had mine here to show you, but it's up at the dorms in college. Right now I'm down at the casa. So another way is I've launched a website probably like a month ago. All thanks to Streamlabs, which is great. Get them. Wow. I mean, that is something you can do for sure. If you're watching on the YouTube and can't see the chat, consider yourself lucky. So you have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, if you know, you know. Exactly. But yeah, on that website, which is in the About section on my channel.
Yeah.
Or I'll also provide a link here momentarily. There's some merch that you can also donate through that website, but there's some merch. It's just, I think I have 7 products right now. None of them are particularly really spazzy or nothing, or spiffy, but there's something.
It's
I
still
like.
cool.
Still cool. I like the hat that I have. You may have seen me wear it. I wore it during that Wii Sports Champion Challenge, but I'll also drop the link to there in the chat. So there it is. There's some merch there you can go look at if you feel the need. And but what I'm really excited for in the future with that is our second merch drop, which will be, mark your calendars, on May 16th of this year. So I have it planned out what I'm gonna drop. I just haven't designed them yet, so we'll see how they end up looking. Hopefully, they look really really good. But yeah, get you some merch.
Cool.
Support the channel any way that you feel the need, or just come in here
Or just watch.
and watch, and
That's
just
perfectly fine.
And I mean, yeah, that's the. I know we're saying it's all about the money, but the main reason is go put good content out there.
Oh no, it's about the money.
And it's a little bit also about the money.
Not a little bit, a lot of it.
But it's really nice to get money, and everybody knows that. If you've ever touched a crisp big one before, which, let's see how much I have in my wallet. Let's pull out our wallets. I have $1 in cash.
I have $100.
That's an interesting topic of discussion for our podcast. Chat, pull out your wallet and see how much cash you're carrying right now. I don't care about your bank account. I want to know how much cash you have. How much cash do you have in your wallet? I have $1 in cash because I mean, I don't carry a lot of cash no more. Sean has 105.
Big 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting topic. So, how much cash we got? I would love to know, because I've always,
Because they're greedy. You want to rob them.
I'm interested to see how much cash
you're
people
pocket
carry.
watching. I can't believe you. Unbelievable. Did you just check your watch and you have no watch on? Or you have a bracelet?
Pocket watching.
Next topic.
Anywho, yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back in a couple of weeks and continuing on. We've got a new series coming, which is another Spyro series on Thursdays, which is going to be Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Hopefully that one. I honestly, Spyro the Dragon, it was cool, but there are times where it kind of got boring, and there's times that it really got me pissed off.
Oh yeah, go check the clips.
There's some clips there for sure that you can check out. But I'll probably come back. I'll be back that weekend, like Friday, Saturday. But I probably won't start back up until that Monday. We'll start with Mario Mondays, which we're playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, which has been fun so far. Although we've had some technical difficulties, but that's been with all of our games. Yeah, and I'm trying to figure it out. But luckily, I think I'm figuring it out. I think we're doing good in that area. But with that being said, that brings us to our gaming discussions, which is what's your favorite series so far that you're seeing? I want to know your opinion. I want to know from the chat what's your favorite series that we've had in our channel so far.
Probably Switch one. No, I like Super Mario Bros. Not the Galaxy one, just the normal one.
I did like that one a lot. That was really fun for me, and then we had Sean on a couple, maybe one.
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun. I really did enjoy that. That's been one of my favorite games so far, Mario wise. Mario Mondays, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Um, I think for me, what's been my favorite has been. It's hard to say. So many good options. I actually really like Chat's Decision Saturday. I like coming on Saturday, doing a poll on Friday, and just playing something different.
Yeah.
She'll be fine for now. I enjoy just doing something different, whatever the chat wants out of whatever 3 things I put up there. Today, it's a podcast, and we've never done this before.
Nope.
But it's interesting to see whatever the chat wants.
Do it.
We'll do it as long as it's to an extent. But I think that's been one of my favorites. Has been Chat's Decision Saturday. I did enjoy New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That was a lot of fun. And right now, Mario Galaxy 2 is fun as well, but I don't know, Mario Bros. Wii, maybe just the nostalgic factor. I think that's what it was.
I love that.
The nostalgic factor of New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I mean, I remember trying to play that game through with my siblings, with my grandparents. I mean, you can play that game with whoever, and you can have fun one way or another. Which kind of brings me to my next question for everyone, which is what's your favorite Wii game or just favorite Nintendo game in general? We'll say what's your favorite Wii game, and then what's your favorite non-Wii Nintendo game? Let's go with that.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is
just the best.
It's everybody had a copy of it because it came with the console.
Yeah,
if you bought a Wii, you got Wii Sports. So everybody had it. And Wii Sports, what made that game so great was that anybody could pick up a Wii
and play it.
You could play that game with anyone. You could play it with your 3-year-old cousin. You could play it with your grandmother. You could play with whoever.
Your grandmother?
Grandmother. Butchered that word a little bit. You play with whoever, though. You could play it with whoever you wanted to, and it was fun. And what? Whomever.
The Office.
I know.
Anyways.
Anywho. But yeah, I think Wii Sports is way up there. I think Wii Sports is the greatest Wii game ever, and I think that's not even close. But I think for me, my personal favorite was one that I just grew up playing all the time, which I haven't played it as much recently, but Mario Super Sluggers.
Oh my, yes.
That game, as a big baseball fan growing up, playing baseball growing up, I love just picking up my Wii remote and swinging away, swinging for the fences. And the arcade baseball with the motion controls, dude, it worked so well, and it was so fun. I wish they would do another one.
For the Switch.
For the Switch 2, I just wish they would do it one more time. Give us another one.
And they would sell a lot.
I think they would. I think that's their worry is they think that they won't sell. They think that game won't.
So many people still play it.
They think it won't sell globally. I think baseball's not as big around the world.
World Baseball Classic going on.
Exactly. Which is something else we'll get to. But yeah, and I guess now we got to think about favorite non-Wii Nintendo game. And gosh, it's hard because every time I think Nintendo, I'm thinking of the Wii. It's a console I did play a lot growing up with the Wii. If not, maybe more than the Wii, is I played my 3DS.
I played that so much.
I used to have my 3DS, and when it was my bedtime, I would tuck it under my pillow
and play it.
and play it. When my mom came in trying to make sure that I was asleep, I would just fold it up, tuck it under my pillow, and act like I was asleep.
I had the coolest because I had two 3DSs, but one was just red and white, the other one was just like black.
Yeah.
But I had like an actual like just a DS, the one before that one, where it's just the small one.
Yeah,
the. I had one of those, and it was a Bumblebee DS.
Really?
Yes.
I still have one of those, but it's just a plain black one. Would Bumblebee like
the Transformer?
Like Transformer? Okay. At first, I was just thinking like a bee.
No.
But the Transformer one, that sounds
insanely
I had a
Bumblebee DS, and I used to play Call of Duty Black Ops on it because they had that.
Really?
Yeah, they had that on there. Probably found a picture.
Call of Duty Black Ops. Try to find a picture. That reminds me of what I used to play Call of Duty Black Ops on. One of my favorite consoles ever, the Xbox 360. And I still have my Xbox 360, and it'll boot up and read discs and everything, but my controllers don't work. My Xbox 360 controller is possibly the greatest controller of all time. Possibly.
No.
What do you got then?
PlayStation.
Like the current one? Maybe.
I mean, what other controller?
I just think Xbox 360 controller is so ahead of its time. But that's just my personal preference and nostalgic factor. I do love the PS5 controllers. They're great.
Well, I guess this thing is a lost relic because it's nowhere.
No?
It's nowhere to be found. And oh my gosh, there's. I think it's because the cat's right there.
Oh. Are you getting...
I'm getting itchy eyes. I'm getting itchy off.
Sean is allergic to cats.
Yes.
And wow, definitely. The sun is beaming. Here comes the sun. Do. Look how bright that sun is.
You can't see my face.
It's very bright. I think because it's coming down on that side.
Well, yep.
So it's at that time of day right now. It's just right on through that window. Yeah. What we're talking about games. I said the Xbox 360, one of my favorite consoles ever.
I had a 360. I don't remember what I played on it really.
Yeah.
But I do remember playing a lot of the Kinect.
Yes, the Kinect was also. I think that was so cool.
I don't know if it was Olympics or if it was just track themed. But it was like they had track and field and stuff, and it was sick. Like you could do javelin throws, and you could run hurdles. It was sick.
Yeah, I used to play the Kinect Sports a lot, and I don't remember what sports. Actually, I have it. Why don't we take a quick peek at this? Let me take a look because I have the disc. Okay. Throwing everything all over the place now. Kinect Adventures, Kinect Sports Season 2, and Kinect Sports. Perfect. So, Kinect Sports. Yeah, look at yours.
Yeah, I didn't have that one. I just had this normal. Oh, it's probably backwards on there. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, Kinect Sports. I played this all the time. Oh, dude, we need to play this.
We do. If I get my Xbox 360 to work.
Dude, I forgot there was bowling and table tennis. See, yeah, I played
read
boxing, track, volleyball, and soccer. There's also table tennis and bowling.
See, that's sick. And then on mine, there's football, skiing, baseball, darts, golf, and
football?
Tennis. Yeah, there's football.
Trade me.
And show the camera that one as well.
Next Sports.
Season 2.
Season 2.
That one is awesome. They're both awesome. They're such great games.
That's sick. I never even knew about this.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite ever. One of my favorite consoles. One of my favorite games is the Kinect Sports. Both of them.
Sonic Unleashed.
Sonic Unleashed.
Oh wait, no, we're forgetting about the big one.
Kinect Adventures.
Kinect Adventures. This was the thing, man. Like this one was awesome. Which
Connect
it doesn't
Adventures
have it on the back, but there was one where you'd be going down like
with the
like
boat, right?
whitewater rafting,
Yes.
and you had to like dodge stuff.
That one was sick. That one was so cool. Sticking with the Connect, who else knows this little number? Sonic Freeriders.
What? Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I forgot. I played this too.
Yeah. Sonic
I used to
Freeriders.
use this guy. Is his name just Hawk?
I think his name is Hawk. I think you're right. We have a huge Sonic fan. You know, he's not here right now. He's missing out. Our buddy.
Oh.
He's a huge Sonic fan.
Is he actually?
Oh yeah. But I mean, dude, Sonic was my thing back in the day. I loved Sonic. I haven't played it in so long, but someday and somehow and eventually we will get there.
I played this.
Unleashed is fun.
I played this too. Sonic Unleashed. It was kind of different because I was young, and I also never like really comprehended like story games.
Yeah.
So I was like, why in the world is Sonic big and scary?
Yeah,
But
I was a little confused by that as well. I was like,
and this was like, I think this was actually like my first Sonic game. Because all the other stuff was just old, of course.
I think she wants to go out. Does she? Yeah. Do you want to leave? I think she just wants to play.
Let's see what else she does.
Come on.
Halo.
If she asks out again, I'll let her know.
Oh wait, no.
Halo 4 and Call of Duty Black Ops. And my favorite was the second one, and I have the second one, but I don't know where it is.
So crazy thing is, Holy Sun.
Yes, the sun is.
This is terrible. Oh, right there. I can zoom in. So you can tell it's Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
But crazy thing is, I never really played Call of Duty when I was younger until World War II. Call of Duty World War II was like the big one that like I actually started with on an actual console because I played this, but like I said earlier, I played this on the DS.
Oh yeah.
And it was weird.
Other than that, the other games in there that I played a lot was the Naruto Storm Revolution, which was fun. There is the Force Unleashed 2 in there. Was a great one. Fable 3 is one that I used to play, but I never finished it. Just Xbox 360 had so many great games. Those are all PS2 games right there. And I never really got to play my PS2 because once I got to the point where I actually wanted to play it, it didn't work. Shadow the Hedgehog. My brother used to play that.
Why does he have a gun?
Is he really? Oh yeah, sure enough.
Shadow is sliming people out. Look at that first picture.
Wow.
He has wow. This guy's a thug.
Shadow the Hedgehog, and there was a Star Wars game on there.
Holy Kingdom of Hearts.
Kingdom of Hearts was good.
Oh, there it is. Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it's just Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, but you play through it. You play through the game. That one was a lot of fun. I actually played that one a little bit, but I don't remember much. I was so young.
Dude, that sun is beaming.
Oh yeah, the sun is. I mean, there's not much we can do. But yeah, that's just a little taste of some of my favorite retro.
Oh,
what are now retro games?
So that's off the sun.
Yeah, what are now retro games? Those are some of my favorites. Dog is insane. I think she doesn't. She go scratch the door if you want out.
But
she's biting me.
Anyways,
but yeah, I guess we never really discussed our favorite non-Wii Nintendo game. But that's because it's just so hard. That's just what I love.
My favorite non-Wii Nintendo game. What a thing.
Okay, does the Wii U count?
I don't think I actually played any other Nintendo game.
Really?
Except, besides
like Mario Kart.
That's on
like
the
Wii.
Wii.
New one.
Oh, that's probably it then. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart Tour. No, Tour is the one on the
Mario
phone.
Kart World.
Mario Kart World. Mario Kart
I'm
World.
gonna have to be right back.
Yeah, Sean's gotta let himself out. My cat is shedding so much fur.
Particles flying in the air.
There's fur particles all over the place. But yeah, Mario Kart. I guess I'll just kind of talk on Mario Kart World a little bit more until he comes back. That game, I was I was I was a little worried about how it would perform, how well it was going to be made, because I thought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch was the best Mario Kart game ever. I loved it. I I thought it was perfect. And they made a new one, and they're kind of changed some things. I was good at the last one.
I beat your ass.
No. But the new one, they're gonna make a new one on the Switch too. They're gonna change a lot of things. It's gonna be a whole brand new Mario Kart game. And watching gameplay of it before we actually got the game, I still wasn't sold on it. I wasn't sure about it. But once my dad got the Switch too and we got playing it, that game's a lot of fun, and I really do think they did a great job with it. It's a great game. Um, and yeah, I don't know. They proved me so wrong on that game. They proved me so wrong, and I was really impressed. I really liked it, and we'll also, whenever Sean gets back here, we're going to talk a little bit more on retro gaming and the way gaming has evolved. How modern gaming is so much different, and I prefer I play a lot of the retro stuff on stream on my channel. That's mainly what I play. I play the Mario's, I play Spyro now, Wii Sports. A lot of retro gaming is what I do, and I really enjoy the retro stuff much more than the modern stuff. I know the modern stuff, they're still good. I like. I play Fortnite Fridays is one of our series. I like Fortnite. I like Phasmophobia is a lot of fun. I'm not even into horror games very much, but Phasmophobia I really enjoy. Um, I mean, those are the main two that I really like, modern wise. Other than that, I really prefer retro gaming. Retro gaming is just, and it's probably a lot of the nostalgic factor. Even though some of these newer games are probably slightly better, or some of them are a lot better. Some of the retro games are also just better. But I prefer the retro games mostly because they're so nostalgic to me. Um, as Sean makes his grand re-entrance into the room. Yeah, your left eye is very red.
More boy.
Yeah, fire.
Fire is making my eyes turn. They're going on fire.
I would just try to move him, but he's so old.
He's so old and fragile.
So old and fragile, and I'm not sure what to do about that guy. Maybe the dogs will just scare him off over there. But anyway, we've got a little bit more time to talk games, and what I was talking about was retro versus modern gaming, just how gaming has evolved, and I didn't really talk too much about how it's evolved, but I've talked on just how I prefer the old stuff, probably just because it's so nostalgic. Some of the new stuff is good, but I just prefer the simplicity of the old stuff.
The old stuff was good. The new stuff, it's like, I don't know.
There's a lot going on with the new
I
stuff,
swear they're kind of like corny.
and so, yeah, even that. I'm like, I just like the good old days where I got my Wiimote and just tried to bowl, which I still do, or play baseball or something. Wii Sports, like we were talking about, just so great because it was so simple and easy. Um, besides the kind of stuff that I try to do, not too easy, not too hard though. I'm kind of there. I'm doing pretty well.
Oh,
Doing pretty well, I think.
Mr. Wii.
Yeah, someday. Yeah, I really.
Someday, somehow.
Oh,
we'll make
Nickelback.
it up.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways,
So, but our last gaming question that I really want to touch on. We talked about favorite games, Wii games, Nintendo games. Favorite game ever. Favorite game of all time.
oh, this is tough.
Yes, because I think about it, it's really difficult for me.
And I have about F3. Before you would ask me this question 2 years ago, college football it would have been college football.
2 years ago, no, that was 2 years ago when college football came out again. Huh?
No, but
Even the old ones, or
oh, anyway. Okay, I don't know which college football this was. It had a Boise State quarterback, and I don't know which one it was. I'm not sure which one. Okay, so I had damn near one of the oldest ones ever in NCAA '08. So I never even got to experience 14. So
really?
I had '08 for the longest time,
Wow.
and then I sold it. I sold my old Xbox.
Um, NCAA, college football. It was great beforehand. And it's pretty good now. They do a lot with it, and I really enjoy that game, even though it gets on my nerves.
No, because I don't want to not necessarily be lame, but like I think my favorite is literally college football 25
Yeah.
because there's a lot of games I like. Like right now, I'm playing Assassin's Creed game, and I already played this game about 4 times already. I love it, but I also have no, like 700 hours on college football 25
Mm-hmm.
because when it came out in the summer or during when school started,
Mm-hmm.
I was I had an unhealthy addiction to that.
Yeah. Um, I think for me, there's a few that it really comes down to, and I've been trying to think about it this whole time you've been talking. I just can't narrow it down all the way.
It's hard.
But I think a dark horse that I didn't mention earlier when we were talking about Nintendo games, I was going to a little bit of a dark horse for me is Splatoon on the Wii U. Splatoon was so fun. You didn't like it? You didn't play it. You never played it.
You can't be serious right now.
It's not my favorite ever, but it is. It's a dark horse.
Well,
It's
good
up there.
thing the question is your favorite ever.
And I said that it's up there. I didn't say I didn't get to my
Okay.
official answer yet.
Get to your answer.
Um, I really did enjoy MLB The Show a lot growing up. That was one of my favorites,
21 is the best.
and I never played that one.
Because Fernando taught, we'll get to that later.
We will get to that later. We will. And it's so hard, but I think favorite ever. What I would try to think of one that I'm still playing now to this day, and I think Wii Sports is that. I think that's the lame answer because we've already talked about it, and I still play it on stream. But I just think that's the right answer. I think that is my favorite of all time. I don't think there's anything that I enjoy more than Wii Sports.
Yeah.
So that's my official answer. But I was just saying Splatoon is up there. It was so fun for so long that you never played it.
I've seen it though.
You've never played it though.
It looks so boring. It's just paint
Yeah, you're like you try to paint
over the other people's stuff.
and then you can kill them.
You can kill them. It's like
As a kid, it was so much fun.
no. We're both so wrong. My favorite game ever is Fortnite.
And I was thinking on that.
I love I. It goes Fortnite then college football 25.
Yeah.
Because I'll say college football, but I cannot argue with the fact of how many I have played that game for years.
Yeah.
I have played Fortnite, for
Fortnite.
about.
It came out in 2017, and we're still playing it 9 years later. And I probably only took a maybe 2-3 year gap. I'm gonna let the dog out.
I don't think I ever took it. No, I did take like a 2-year gap.
Yeah. But other than that, I've just played it.
She turned back around.
Yes. Go. Close it then. But yeah, and I was thinking on Fortnite, and the reason I didn't say it for my favorite is because I think Fortnite's in another category, which I think Fortnite is the greatest game ever. I think it's the greatest of all time.
Oh.
I know some might want to say Minecraft, some might want to say.
See,
but Minecraft is one of those games. Minecraft is the only game that I can think of that it's you get on with your boys, play it for 2 weeks, and then don't touch it for another 5 years. Like,
and I also never really liked Minecraft's fun, but I'm not creative.
So yeah, and I was, stuff. And I used to build stuff, but I would just go on creative mode. I never played the actual game of Minecraft the way it's supposed to be played.
Like if it was up to me, I'd make 10x10 house out of stone.
Yeah,
and that was it.
But I think Fortnite is just the greatest. I mean, in Fortnite, I don't know. I don't think it was the very first of its kind with that battle royale stuff.
It was,
but they did it the best, and they revolutionized the game forever. That was the way they did Fortnite was just awesome. And like I said, we still play it 9 years later, and it's so fun, and I think it's the greatest of all time. I don't think there's much debate there, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody might have something to say on that.
No, somebody will like, no, it's this anime type game.
Fortnite has anime characters.
They bought them.
Fortnite has all the different characters too, all the collabs. Even though I think
that's
some of the
probably the most successful game.
I think some of the collabs are ridiculous, but
let me see how much money Fortnite's made.
Oh yeah, that's actually a great question to ask, because I'm gonna after we look this up and see what the answer is, we're gonna move into our next.
Holy!
What's up?
Take a guess.
For how much money Fortnite's made in the 9 years that it has been, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say about 9 mil. I think no, it's got to be 900 mil. I'm gonna say 900 million.
Wait for mine fucking blown. $42 billion off a free game.
Wow. That's impressive to me. That's impressive.
42 billion.
Wow. That's probably the game that I've spent the most amount on DLC in, so
yeah,
but
I've probably spent.
Anyway, we're talking about our second favorite games of all time. Yours was called football. Mine's MLB The Show. And talking about MLB The Show, they're starting this new game, which I think the selling point in the new game is, it's mostly kind of the same game, what it looks like to me, which is what the sports games do. But I think the main selling point in that new MLB The Show game is they're going to have those WBC teams. They're going to have the World Baseball Classic teams in, which is going to be really cool, I think. But games are so expensive nowadays. I don't want to spend anywhere from $70 to $100 for.
I'm not dropping $80 on a reskin.
Exactly. But talking about the World Baseball Classic, we can get into our sports talk now, which is, I guess first off, let's start with that. Let's start with the WBC. Some pretty not even super crazy games yesterday. But unexpected.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. I fully expected. We'll start with the first game. Actually, let's start from the beginning. We're not going to do a full rundown, but let's start with all the polls kind of went to me as
How they were
expected.
supposed to.
I think I expected Japan and Korea. I expected um, Dominican and Venezuela, and then I expected Puerto Rico to win theirs. But I also actually thought that
I didn't.
that
Sorry.
actually I thought Canada had a good team and had a shot. I didn't think they would win the pool. I don't really know who's going to grab that second spot. I knew Puerto Rico would make it. I wasn't expecting Canada to take first place in that one.
I wasn't expecting us to go into almost a three-way tie
Yes,
to win our pool.
That was insane.
We have one of the best teams in the world, and we got the brakes beat off us by the Italians. They absolutely decimated us and embarrassed us.
Which I thought Team Italy did have a good chance to sneak in, steal a spot. I did not think they were going to go undefeated and dismantle Mexico. They dismantled Team Mexico. They were dismantling us. We made a comeback, made it respectable at the end. I actually had a shot to win the game. But we go, now this is something I want to talk about. In that Italy game, PCA hits a home run to bring it within two with one out. Immediately, Bobby Witt gets on base with, I think he got a single or maybe it was a walk. I think it was a single up the middle. Anyway, Bobby Witt gets on base. We have our 2 and 3 hole hitters up. I know. We'll get to that part later. Not even, I didn't like Judge's at bat, but Gunnar Henderson's at bat infuriated me because you have a runner on first base with one out and you're down by 2. What do you think the game plan is as a pitcher in that situation? Attack him where? Low. You want to force a ground ball out of him to try to force a double play. Now, don't get me wrong, Bobby Witt and Gunnar Henderson, 2 of the fastest players in the league. I mean, those guys are so fast, it's going to be hard to force a double play. But why are your eyes even looking down in the zone? That's where the pitcher wants you to go. He's attacking breaking ball at your knees, and Gunnar Henderson swings and misses at 2 of those immediately, and then he goes waste pitch up and in, 1-2, and he swings and misses at the third one, breaking ball low. So I thought that was the most uncompetitive, ridiculous at bat in that moment, and it was terrible, and it infuriated me. Those are my thoughts on that.
I didn't get to watch the game because I was brutally attacked by a flying creature that I will not name.
Oh yeah, I remember this story. Forgot about that.
But anyways, we suck.
I just think that one, I thought Mark DeRosa, he didn't know what he was doing. Obviously, he thought that the Team USA had clinched. They did not. Luckily, we're able to get in there anyway. Italy saved us the next day. But yeah, Team Italy's got a good team. I wasn't expecting them to take the first spot in the pool, knock out Team Mexico the way they did. But that brings us to the quarterfinals of the WBC and what happened there, where Dominican killed Korea. They destroyed them, which I expected. I expected them to just blow the brakes off of Team Korea. I don't think Team Korea had a chance. That nothing crazy. But then Team USA versus Team Canada should not have been a 2-run game.
We should have beat them by 6, 7.
Even more than that. We should have destroyed them. And I think that usually the problem with Team USA is the pitching. And it kind of still, we kind of still aren't very deep pitching-wise in the bullpen. But our offense has to step up.
We don't know how to hit a baseball.
We've got to hit the baseball.
And whenever we do hit the baseball, we don't know how to hit the baseball twice in a row to score that runner.
Exactly.
Because what? I swear, like 70% of our base runners never score.
We leave so many runners on base. It's ridiculous. Well, now the matchup is going to be Team USA versus the DR, the Dominican Republic. And the Dominican Republic can absolutely smash the baseball. They can hit really well. I mean, 1 through 9, they have the best hitters in the MLB.
If Paul Skeens has to get pulled pretty early, it's over.
Yeah, if Skeens doesn't go at least 6, I'd like him to go 7.
6, 7.
But
But
so, in all seriousness, Skeens has to give us some distance. Skeens has to go pretty far to
which
get
I
us
think he'll give us some distance, but they gotta help him too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got to have an offense behind him, or we have no chance.
There's no offense.
Exactly. The other side of that, which tonight here in an hour, it's 7 o'clock right now. At 8, we will have Japan taking on Venezuela, which is a big matchup. I think it'll be a lot closer than people think. I do think Japan will sneak away with it because they have Yoshi on the mound, but I think Team Venezuela,
greatest baseball player.
yes, but I think Team Venezuela is also pretty good, and they've got a good lineup. Their pitching is pretty good as well, but not great. But I think they'll put up a good fight. I think it'll be a good game. Be pretty close, I think. Yeah. And then earlier we had Italy versus Puerto Rico,
Yes,
which was a crazy game. Italy's up 8-2. Italy's up 8-2, and Puerto Rico comes back, makes it 8-6, and then just barely falls short.
Yeah, they're like 10 feet short from tying it up.
Oh, yep, that's true. Eddie Rosario goes warning track fly out to left field, nearly puts it in the Crawford boxes, Oppo Taco to tie it up. And I think if that ball gets out, there's so much momentum Puerto Rico's way. There's no way they don't come away with a win. You never know. It's baseball.
Yeah,
it's a crazy sport.
This game's so crazy.
But yeah, so we're looking at Dominican versus Team USA, which I think will be a really good game just because Skeens is going to give us a shot. But then you've got on the other side Italy. What a team that they have. First of all, they're a good roster.
How they're so good.
What?
I mean, I would also like to point, which I know. No, not really with some of these like flag countries that are in this. Italy is straight Americans.
Oh yeah.
Their roster, half of these guys. No, 95, 90. Yes, three of these guys were actually from Italy.
Yeah,
which I know it's kind of how that works. It's their heritage, but like,
yeah, the WBC is just definitely more lenient with letting them play for who they want to.
Because we had a guy, we had Nolan Arenado play for us last World Baseball Classic. Now he's on, which it's not same team, but now he's playing for Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So like,
which the only thing with that is I don't really have a problem with the way that they do that. I think you should be able to represent just about anybody you want to, as long as you have a good reason to do so.
Yeah.
Which they do. And I like it because it makes it more competitive. It makes these countries being able to compete. Team Italy would not be good at all if they didn't have all these Italian Americans.
No, yeah.
But I like seeing them compete. I like seeing them have a good team, go out there, and then now they're going to the semifinals. I like that. But I don't really like the fact that you can kind of switch.
If you want to.
You can switch up. Like Nolan Arenado. I love Nolan Arenado. He's one of my favorite players ever. But
you just switch up
he plays for Team USA twice and then switches and then goes to Puerto Rico. But he does it because his mom, I believe, is Puerto Rican, and his former teammate, Yadier Molina, wanted him to do so, which I don't really have a problem with it. I just think it's a little bit
it's fine.
But like I said, I kind of like it like that. I think I like it for something like the World Baseball Classic, but if that were to be the case in, say, the Olympics, I don't think that would work. Anywho, we're talking earlier. I was getting to a point with when I was talking about Gunnar Henderson, um, and that at bat. Right afterward, you had Aaron Judge come up, which he also didn't have a great at bat. But the reason I don't talk about that too much is because I wanted to save this part because we're going to talk about our favorite teams, and
You can tell.
and you can
whose his is.
you can this is college, but we'll also talk on
So
college.
college.
We'll talk on
No.
we'll talk on everything.
All right.
We'll talk on everything.
Go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Well, as you can see, my favorite college team is University of Southern California, not University of South Carolina. This is the real USC, even though South Carolina's pretty good at a lot of things now. They're kind of coming up.
The only thing they got going for them is women's basketball.
That's true. They were showing some promise in football for a little bit, but now they're kind of back on the way down.
Coach
Yeah.
Beamer, bad.
Yeah. But I'll get to the why afterward. But USC is my favorite college. We're talking about baseball. The Dodgers, LA Dodgers, those are my favorite. Going for a three-peat this year.
Billion-dollar
which
roster.
would be insane. More than that.
Couple billion-dollar roster.
Probably even more.
$50 billion roster.
I don't know about that.
$50 billion could buy the MLB.
Anywho.
Anyways.
Basketball is going to be the Lakers. The big lake. The lake show. Laker Nation. And then, as you can see back here, oh, I forgot. I have the signs back here a little bit, but I have the flag back there, and I have my reserve parking. The Rams, that's my football team. LA Rams. I have a hockey team too.
This guy basically lives in California.
It's not where I live though. And then my favorite hockey team is the LA Kings.
We live in Sacramento.
Sure, we live in Sacramento. No, we have. I could point to where we live if I wanted to. On the map.
Maybe not.
But I don't think I will. But LA Kings is my hockey team. Other than that, I don't really watch anything else. And hockey I don't watch a whole lot of, but I've gotten into it a lot more recently. And then the reason why, as you could tell, that's all LA. I'm an all LA fan. Every team from Los Angeles. And the reason being because that's where my dad's from. He was born there. So that's why. All my teams are Los Angeles. I've only been there a couple of times, but I've enjoyed it both times. It's a nice place.
What's up?
Not to talk about that.
No, it is a hurry.
It's fine. Okay. So yeah, Sean, why don't you have a crack at it?
Well, college is the University of Texas. Hook 'em. Hey, remember who beat y'all last time y'all were in the national championship? Remember Vince Young?
But do you have 11 national championships though?
Past.
So is Vince Young.
No, he's present. He's the future of this program. But
could be nowadays.
Pay for it. Texas Longhorns. Baseball is the Yankees. Basketball, like Spurs. We're starting to get better now because we have Wembanyama.
Spurs have a lot of promise.
Before Wembanyama and after Duncan and Parker and all that.
Definitely a dry spell there.
Big one.
Pretty good now. They're having a good season.
We got De'Aaron Fox, Wembanyama.
I think they've actually got a shot at it.
We're doing pretty good for ourselves.
I think they have a shot. For sure.
I don't really watch hockey, but if I had a team to beat the Dallas Stars, then
Strip.
Yes.
I have a Dallas Stars jersey.
And then NFL, starting just to give up watching NFL because of them, but the Dallas Cowboys, we're so bad.
I'm sorry.
Like I've kind of given up watching the NFL the past 2 years just because of how terrible they are. So I've just been strictly on the college scene.
Yeah.
Because man, I just nothing pumps me up more than waking up at on a 10 a.m. on a Sunday, hyped up for the day to get beat by 30 by the New York Giants. Like
Yeah.
that gets me rolling. But
Yeah, they're struggling.
yeah, that's pretty much it. I think anything else. Any other sports? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's really all.
You know, the reason I like the Yankees, well, Texas teams, obvious, but I like the Yankees because my uncle liked the Yankees, and so when I was a kid, I was like, I'm gonna like the Yankees, so that's how it came about that. But yeah, and I like the Rangers too, just because
Yeah.
they're here.
I like the Rangers too, but just they're not my number one.
Yeah,
Which another couple big things happening in sports right now. There's only a couple sports in season, which is basketball, hockey. Not a lot of big storylines that I know of in hockey right now,
mm-hmm.
but there's a big storyline in the NBA.
Bam Adebayo is better than Kobe Bryant.
I probably shouldn't have done the favorite teams first because now everybody knows that I'm a Lakers fan. I'll start off by saying this. I don't I don't blame Bam Adebayo because I know he had that interview where he's like, "Y'all are getting mad at me." I'm not mad at him. I'm if I'm in his shoes right there, I'm trying to score as many points too. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't like the fact that they at the end of the game how they're fouling so that he gets the ball back, how they're missing free throws so he gets the ball back, how they if it's a close game and he's your guy, go ahead, give him the rock as many times as possible. Let him shoot the ball, which is exactly how Kobe's 81-point game went down.
But did Kobe Bryant drop 83 points?
That's what all the keyboard warriors say, which is fine. If you want to nitpick and just be like, oh, he scored 2 more points because they left him out there when they're up by 40. Go ahead, you can say that.
Ate him because you ate him.
And don't get me wrong, great performance still, but he also shot under 50%. He shot 22 3-pointers. 22.
Kobe
Made
Bryant
7.
has the most missed shots in history.
But he went, we're talking about these two games separately. We're not talking about careers, because if we're talking about careers, then Kobe Bryant is obviously
Terrible.
much better career-wise. But Kobe, in his game, went 7 for 13 on 3-pointers. He scored the same amount of 3-pointers in 9 less attempts.
But what that tells me is he's afraid to let that bitch fly. And he is...
He is afraid to fly.
Not anymore. Anyways.
But,
no, all jokes aside, that was the most bullshit performance ever. I don't know how he ever managed to score 83 points.
And like I said, I don't have a problem with, like, him. Like, go for it. If you're close, go for it, obviously. I just didn't like the coaching from both teams, even though I kind of get it because your guy's so close, leave him out there. But I still didn't agree with it. I think most coaches pull their guy.
It was so Mickey Mouse.
He had 43 at the half, and they're up big. Most coaches are pulling them out and sitting them the rest of the game, keep them healthy. But I guess the argument for that is both teams are out of the playoff. Like neither one of them is going to make it.
Yeah.
The game doesn't matter. Leave them in there. But I just don't think that's how basketball should be played. But I still understand it. I get it. And yeah, I just think the biggest takeaway from that when I saw that was this is not helping basketball. This shows you the direction basketball is moving, and it's not.
I honestly think basketball, not dissing on the sport of it, dissing on the league, the NBA. The NBA is one of the worst ones out right now.
Yes.
Strict line. I'm not because of like what you call it, like commissioning things or like
I don't think it does a very
other
good job.
things, but it is strictly the refs. The refs are some of the worst.
I think that
people
has to do
in
with
the business.
I think that has to do with commissioning,
Yes,
though.
never mind.
The NBA
Everything's
sucks.
fine. The NBA sucks, but the refs are suckier.
Yes, because it's everything gets called a foul. That's another thing. He shot what 43 free throws. That's insane.
Like, you want to know what a foul in the NBA is?
Yeah,
That's a foul.
And I don't want to take away from his performance with this, but when I did see that, my first thought was nobody ever should be shooting 43 free throws in a game because I watched every point of his I'm not saying I watched the full game, but I watched
The point.
every point that he scored. Most of those fouls, I don't turn on basketball anymore. I don't turn it on my TV and watch it because I think it's awful. But most of those fouls that were called, I'm like, dude, that's not a foul. That's just being like that's how soft basketball is now, and I hate it.
Play some good defense, lock him down. Foul.
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 So I'm not a big fan of that.
Tech.
But hopefully, hopefully we're gonna have some good basketball soon because we are in the great month of March, and March Madness is March Madness is getting.
Texas isn't making the tournament again. Oh, we're so bad.
USC's not making the tournament either.
I thought we were.
But the great thing about March Madness is even if your team miraculously is terrible enough to not make it, you find someone on that bracket to root for because they give you a reason to root for them. Hi. But it's such a great tournament,
and I'm just ready to see what small schools go in about 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Like we had St. Peter's that year. One year we had Oakland. Yep. Oakland. Jack Golke.
Yes.
What a guy. He's in the G League now. But yeah, I'm trying to think of any. What else? I don't think there was any other schools really except those 2 recently.
Those are the recent ones. Yeah.
But yeah, as a Texas fan, March isn't too kind.
No.
We won't make it, or whenever we get the chance to make this years ago, but Abilene Christian will beat us on a buzzer beater from half court.
Yeah, that's.
And mind you, we were pretty highly ranked. We played the 16th seed or whatever seed they were, Abilene Christian.
ACU, I think they were the 14th.
14th seed, and they beat us. I was devastated.
Yeah, that was insane, and that's what March Madness is. It's insanity. It is chaotic, and it is awesome. Because
it is cool.
Who doesn't like to see that unless it's your team? Honestly. Hi. Yeah, that's March for you. But that I'm hoping. I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about because I'm sure there is, but I haven't really been keeping up a whole lot.
See, with basketball now, I'm being more into college baseball. I'm starting to watch it more since I actually have ESPN Plus,
and since Texas is good.
We are 17-1. We dropped the first game of conference play to Ole Miss, but we came back, beat them 11-2. So hopefully it'll be good. But I just like basketball is cool and all. I just don't really watch it until we get to March.
Yeah,
March is the only time I watch it. And then I used to watch the finals, NBA finals, but now I don't.
The NBA is just not worth watching. Yeah.
And like I love college baseball. College baseball is just so electric all the time, 24/7. So I don't really watch the MLB until the playoffs because I mean
it's an
also I don't have time to watch a game on a random Tuesday at 3:15 p.m. And then also I'm not saying it's a boring game, but man, sometimes I'm like, dude, I just don't want to watch it. I feel like it. I'd rather watch
basketball or the MLB.
Both. Sometimes basketball is just bad.
Basketball is what we were talking about earlier. I get tired of just watching people shoot free throws. Baseball, love the sport so much. I know so much about it that I can never be bored watching baseball.
I love football though.
Yeah.
Football, man. That's the thing, man.
Yeah, that's kind of our sports. I'm a big baseball guy. He's a big football guy. Reason being is because we grew up. He grew up always playing football.
Play baseball.
I always grew up playing baseball. At the end, kind of, I ended up playing football for 1 year.
I played baseball for like 3
He
years.
played baseball.
Well, I
for
played
a few
baseball for all 4 years, but I didn't really care that
like
much.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. He just baseball's hard. So
Yeah, no.
baseball,
Shit's too hard.
yeah. But I guess that'll take us to our next point, which is um, well, not really a point, just our next topic, which is kind of trying to, there's really nobody in here as of the moment.
Nope.
Somebody could pop in, but this also the VOD will be posted. Um, just trying to kind of, because when we're streaming, playing the game, not a whole lot of time, people to get to know
Who you are.
who you are. So
what you do.
So I think this is a great opportunity doing this. We're just talking, so we can talk a little bit about. Don't have to go too deep into the past.
Yeah.
But talk a little bit about our past. Hopefully, what our future looks like, and of course, the great present. What is going on now, which is
absolutely nothing.
So, I mean, this is the.
We went from being in high school, and being in high school, you have like 7 classes a day, and then we were in athletics, so we always had sports or something going on. We were busy all the time, and then once you graduate from that to where it's just strictly school, you don't do much. You don't do much.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of an adjustment. It still is an adjustment. Because
it's a big adjustment.
You go from having classes every day and then coaches telling you what to do and how to do it to you're a grown up now, and you have to do that.
So yeah, now it's everything's up to me. I have to be self motivated. You got to do everything on your own, and it's a huge adjustment. Especially like what you said, we're in athletics, so it wasn't always for a lot of kids. A lot of kids that we went to school with, it was go to school, go home, and they're working a job right after school. So a lot of these kids,
same thing, kind of.
Yeah, but I don't know, I never had a job in high school really, so everything's new now. We always grew up doing sports, so it was like we're saying, you were football, I was baseball a lot. Sports played a really big role in our lives growing up, and I still do, honestly, just on a different level. It does that. Yeah. So I don't know. Baseball, I started probably when I was 4 years old. Played it all the way up until I graduated high school. And I always thought I was going to play college. That was just what you think growing up. You think I thought I was going to the league. When I was, I think every kid did.
Every kid thought about playing professional.
Exactly. Whatever you're doing when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, I'm going to be the best ever at this. Yes. So it was a really odd adjustment that maybe not quite a lot of people understand. A lot of people also don't understand the realization growing up that you're like, oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching it.
I really, and then even in high school, it was like, yeah, I'm probably not good enough to go to the big leagues, but I still thought I was gonna, play college somewhere. Up until about senior year when I got one offer from a small school, but yeah, you got that. One offer from a small school, but I didn't take it, and I just kind of realized that my career playing was over. But for me, I always wanted to stay involved in the game some way, somehow. And a lot of people, the way they do that is coaching. For me, I don't really feel like coaching. I don't think think that's my strong suit. I will put on hold what I'm gonna say next, and let's take it to you.
Um, well, I played baseball. I played football as soon as I was able to. We started off flag football, and then pee wee, and you go all the way up to junior high, high school. Played that my whole life. Played baseball my whole life until my senior year. I stopped, but I was still there. But yeah, I thought I could play college football. Wouldn't have been nowhere good. Been probably some terrible JUCO or NAIA. But I never really tried with recruiting because
Recruiting's a hassle.
it's a hassle, and then also football hurts you, man.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on the body. And after I had that surgery before my senior year on my knee, and then towards the end of the senior year, we got deep in the playoffs and everything, and man, every day was a damn struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Every day I didn't feel like getting up at all. I was tired. But yeah, I was never tried because like, I don't think I could take another year of football. I mean, maybe if it was a good school. If I was good, like that, like D2, D1, definitely. But I love the game, but not to the extent where I'm gonna punish my body even more than what it needs to be.
It just came to a point.
Yeah, I got to call raps.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's pretty much it. It was really fun. Still weird not playing. You have a whole summer where you're always constantly working out, doing stuff, football related. And so now you don't. You have all the time in the world as of now, as you're still being in college. We're in college and stuff, so you still have time. But still weird. But yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely like we said, it's a huge adjustment because this is actually we're freshmen in college now. I don't know if you're classified as something else, which you might be, but
I'm a
it's our first years in college. We're freshmen in college, and it's our first year away from all that. It's our first year away from going to practice immediately after school, getting home at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so not only is there like more free time, there's more free time where we need to be productive, and that's the hardest.
And we're
part.
not productive.
That's the hardest part. I don't know how to do that. So
Well, I could say I have nothing to do, but also I could work ahead on classes and stuff.
nobody wants to do that.
It's weird because he's at the campus and everything.
I'm like an hour and a half away from here.
But my classes as of now are online, so I'm home, and it makes it that much harder to actually do work because I'm home and my bed and my PlayStation are about 20 feet away from me, and I don't feel like doing anything except playing in bed or playing PlayStation.
Exactly.
So it's harder, but it's fine because gas prices now.
You don't want to. You don't want to.
I don't want to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big thing. So, as we mentioned, we're both in college, first year. So now we're going to talk about kind of our what we're doing in college, what we're studying, what our hopeful plans
Careers are
for in the future with our careers. Um, I'm in college studying the media, which is why I ended up going an hour and a half away from home because that is the closest place that has a good program to study the media. Actually, the program is pretty good. So I enjoyed up there for the most part, but I enjoyed being home so much more. I'm studying the media because, like I was talking about earlier, as I figured out that my time playing baseball was up because I didn't want to play no more. I decided I kind of wanted to stay with the game, but I didn't want to coach. I thought I love to just yap, just chit chat, just talk. So I want to go into sports media. I want to do. Hopefully, broadcasting is um, ideal for me, but I'm just trying to get out and do anything. I want to do anything sports media related, analysts, journalism, any of that stuff. But I would love to do broadcast announcing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going to school for. It's a pretty competitive field actually, but I'm hoping to get in. I'm hoping to find a way through there. That's what I'm doing in college. That's what my plans are. And other than that, I don't have much figured out for the future because some things just happen along the way.
Yeah.
So that's mostly it. Look, the sun is so much
Finally going
dimmer.
down.
It's now you can see.
You can see us.
Yes.
I'm not in a ball of light.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I can't see the top
yes,
half
I
of
have
you.
floating head, arms, and words on me right now.
What does that say? Ultimate
Fighting. It's a
Ultimate
UFC. shirt.
UFC. Pretty cool shirt.
Thanks. But let's say what you're doing right now, media wise. He is in the
That's what I was. That's what I forgot to mention. Big reason why I started streaming is because I think it's good media experience. Get myself out there a little bit, and just get familiar with the media. Get more involved in that, and just you know dip my toes in the water, dip my toes in the pool, see how it's
What
like.
about the other thing you're doing?
Oh, we'll get to that.
Oh, okay, okay. But well, I'm currently studying anatomy and physiology and medical terminology to try and get into the surgical technician field program. And the only other place that I could do that at was either 20 minutes away, that's it's fine with me, or 2 hours away. And I was, no, I will stay home.
Yeah.
But it is weird because him and like five other of my friends are away, so I am lone survivor over here, just doing my own thing, waiting for them to come back all the time. But it's almost summer, so thank goodness won't be boring for too much longer. But it's been an adjustment as well. But yeah, good. Hopefully, if everything goes well, I can go work at a hospital for 2 3 years, travel around, do travel surgical technology, and then save up all that money I make and maybe buy a house somewhere near. That's currently the plan. If I like you were saying earlier about coaching, I absolutely love sports. I love football. I love all this. I could never be a coach. I I don't think I have the patience for it because man, you can see the people there right now. They're not great.
No,
Like
no.
not like a diss or anything, but it's tough, especially
Sports are hard.
around here. Like
Yeah.
if you go to big cities, you can get to a big school and get these loaded athletes and everything, but you got to
It takes a while to get there.
It takes a while to get there, so it's tough. I don't think I really have enough patience for it.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of patience. I don't think.
I don't have patience with
I
you.
don't think a whole team of kids would be your ideal.
Well, it's mainly
working
you.
scenario.
You make me lose my mind.
You
But
didn't have to coach me.
worst comes to worst, if everything just goes down the drain, I'll take up coaching. But that isn't the plan. Hopefully, I don't end up there. Yeah.
Um, which kind of leading into the next thing. Uh, what else are we doing right now? Or I guess we're talking about the J word, that disgusting word. You know what I'm referring to?
A job.
A job. Even Clonkers don't like that
I
word.
unplugged it.
Jobs. What we were talking about earlier. Oh gosh, you know where you can plug it back in. Ugh. Jobs. What we were talking about earlier. I never really had a job growing up in high school. Just I never. If I did have time for a job, I needed to work probably. No, I just didn't have time for a job. It wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It was not gonna happen. So I didn't really have a job until recently, which I still wasn't planning on having a job. Actually, I went and interviewed at a batting cage place. I got that job, but I wasn't doing exactly what I kind of expected. But I was kind of expecting more than I probably should have. Um, I was just basically, like the retail counter guy. Quickly found out retail was not for me. I'm not a retail worker. I didn't do a lot of the stuff correctly, and don't have a. I didn't really care a whole lot for it. So I did a very lackluster job, which ended up costing me that job shortly. Um, but honestly, I was fine with it because I was like, this is not where I see myself working for more than like a year. I was going to dread the rest of that year. So I was out of there, and I kind of was happy that I was out of there because I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. So, but then after that, I was like, you know what? Having a job in college, I thought was going to be a necessity, but I have a pretty decent sized scholarship right now, and I'm able to get by for now with all the free food that I
Yeah.
get on campus. So it's like I can be okay without a job for at least a couple semesters. But I kind of lucked into one, so I'm taking a class for sports broadcasting, sports media stuff. And my professor asked me, he was like, "Well," he went around asking everybody in the class, "What is it you want to do in the class, really?" Because a lot of those kids are taking that class for an extra media credit. I'm one of the few kids that's taking that class because I want to be involved in
Yeah.
the sports media. So everybody's saying something, and I was like, I want to do play-by-play announcing, and he was like, yeah, well, we probably can't do a whole lot of that right now. Hopefully in the future. But I kind of lucked into something else because one of the people that works with the athletic department at that school needed a public address announcer last second um, for the baseball team. So that's the perfect sport. Baseball is my sport. That's what I want to announce in the future. I'm obviously open to anything
At this point,
if we have any um, ESPN
you will
employees or anything.
commentate on the Ocho.
I will do anything. I will commentate spike ball, dodgeball, anything, ping pong. We'll get to that later too. Um, so yeah, I kind of lucked into that because he asked my professor. He was like, "I need somebody. It's last minute, but I don't have anybody to do this. I need somebody to do the PA announcing for the baseball team." He said, "Yeah, I know a kid who would be interested in that." So he called me up, and I was there the next day doing it. So that's what I do now. It's not a whole lot of money, but it's more money than I was expecting. So still, no. But it's something. It's a good experience for me. So and it's fun. So that's what I'm doing right now, job wise.
um, well, I got a job.
Oh,
My
3 years.
June. It was the summer.
It was about 3 years ago, just about.
Yeah, it was like my summer of my junior year. Got a job working at a car wash, and it was good. It was actually good because beforehand, all the other like student workers they had were the same as me. They were athletes in school, and they were good with working around schedules and everything in sports. So it's perfect. So I've been doing that, and then uh, after first semester of college, during school, during the first semester of senior year, between football and I was taking a college algebra class, it was rough. It got tough there, but hugged it out. Now, after my first semester college, the guy I worked with left, so which is fine now because I don't do anything else besides school. I'm the head honcho. I basically kind of run it, which I mean I let other people know if something's broken or whatever. It's basically just me and myself and I out there doing everything. It's fine with me. It pays more than it should,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Because
not too
I'm
shabby.
out there at most The most I could ever be out there in one day was like 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 or 7 hours probably.
Yeah, so it's pretty nice, and I mean I can pretty much adjust my hours on the fly, but it's been good. I'm planning on doing it until I can't no more, until I get so overwhelmed with school or something like that until I can't. But that's been my thing lately, or for the past 3 years almost. Oh my god! But yeah, it's been chill. I haven't been doing much besides that. Yeah, just stare dumb.
Oh, okay. Dogs have left. Just a couple more items on the agenda, I guess. Those are our jobs, what we're doing in college, and our future. Now the cat wants to get out. Now we're going to kind of talk about hobbies, just what we enjoy doing in our and now
Day-to-day
a
life.
lot of free time.
Yes.
And you can go ahead and get
I'll
started.
go. Yeah. Well, been looking forward to the summer because as soon as we graduated, we picked up the game of golf,
Yes.
and that might have been the best. Best. Holy shit! That might have been one of the best things we've ever done. Because holy, it is extremely fun, but also extremely infuriating. It is one of those. We know we're bad, but sometimes we are so bad to the point where it's bad, gets you angry.
Oh yeah. I mean, golf will just piss you right off.
Yeah,
I mean,
but for golfing, we play ping pong, which he does a lot more because
I do a lot of ping pong.
his school has a table. I don't have a table.
Yeah, me and my other friend, we play a lot of ping pong because we have a lot of free time, and we have quite the rivalry going now. He used to just whoop my little hiney every single time
Yeah,
we played.
one of the days I went up there, we played for about 2.5 hours, and he didn't lose a single game.
He didn't lose a single game. He probably played 200 games that day and went 200-0, and still didn't lose. We didn't play as much each day, but moving forward for another probably 2 or 3 weeks, we'd play probably every 3 days or so for like an hour. Still never lost, and I finally took him down. I think last week,
That was maybe one of the most
Took him
impressive
down.
things I've ever seen.
and I took him down, and I've taken him down another time since then. So I beat him twice, and nobody else has beat him besides like his brother and his dad. So
Yes, that family's just dominant.
they are very good at that. So that was pretty cool, and that's a new hobby I picked up very recently that we picked up. Golf was one that we did, yeah, like you said, basically right after we graduated.
Coming up on a year.
Yeah. So, and we haven't done it in a long time. We went out and hit golf balls at the range yesterday.
We're also in an area where
Not a whole lot of places.
summer, yeah, not a whole lot of places, and then the summer is about the only time you can because
Weather's not great.
it's
It's
cold.
crazy.
It gets cold.
A third little hobby sport that we picked up is bowling. And bowling is one that's kind of all thanks to another one of our friends who goes to school. It goes to school pretty far away from us.
Like 4 or 5 hours.
4 hours from my school and
5
about
from here.
6 hours from here. 6.5. So 6, almost 7 hours from here.
But yeah, he introduced us to it, and
he is really good.
He is insane.
Last time we went with him, he was one pin away from a perfect game.
And this guy,
and he's only been bowling for about maybe a year.
Yes,
not even.
And he'll have he'll go like 5 or 6 frames deep, straight strikes, and then mess up on the 7th frame, and then he just starts throwing it between the legs, and he's still getting strikes.
Strike between the legs.
Yes. And I used to make fun of him because he would complain that the lanes are messed up, and then now getting into it and been doing this long enough now, I totally understand his anger because sometimes my ball will not do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's and we both house balls right now.
Yes, he has his own ball.
So it's really
It's tough,
yeah, it's weird. It's an adjustment, and
but it's
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
I don't think I do much outside of it. I have recently got into kind of a hobby, uh, records. Pretty cool. I got currently have three right now. I have one coming on Sunday, one coming tomorrow, and then I have another one coming. I'm not sure when the date is, and then so I'll tell you about this afterward. Or I'll tell you here. I have four coming at the end of the month because I was looking at this country band. Let's do Flatland Cavalry. Pretty good. If you like country music, check them out. And I was looking at their albums, the records, and I was like, oh, those are cool. Let me just put it in the cart, see how much the total will be.
Yeah.
Accidentally ended up buying them, and it was too late to return it, so or to cancel the order. So now they're coming, but
How
they
much
it was $180.
for how many?
Four.
Are they all the same one?
No, they're all different.
At least they're all different.
But shipping's like 30, not 30, like $20.
Wow.
But I pre-ordered one of them, so they won't all come until the new album comes out, which is March 27th. So that's when they'll be coming. So I'll have a total of all 10, 10 different ones, and then currently saving up to get an actual good record player. Currently having some cheap one my dad got me. Still cool. Plays music. It's great. But I'm trying to save up and get an actual really good one and be cool. But besides that, I don't really do anything much else hobby wise.
Yeah, me neither. Really, it's just mainly those things, and this is not as much a hobby anymore. It's just something that I do. But um, I used to collect quite a bit of things, but as you can see behind me, not a whole lot of room to be putting stuff.
Yeah,
so,
my room is also the same way. I have not much room for anything anymore.
yeah. So it's yeah, I haven't really collected much.
But it's been great.
Yeah.
I wasn't too necessarily wasn't a hobby, it was more of an addiction. Buying a shit ton of clothes. This was one of the things I bought whenever I got really into buying so many clothes.
Yeah, I've never been like that with clothes.
But it's fine now because now I have a bunch of clothes.
So many clothes that you don't need to buy no more.
Yeah, I basically bought out PacSun, all the stuff that I wanted from there.
Yeah.
So I probably won't buy clothes for a good while.
Yeah. 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 Those are kind of our hobbies, what we do. Covered quite a bit of stuff today. We talked about a lot. Last thing that we're gonna say before we enter our closing segment is just what are things that we're most excited for. I also was supposed to do this earlier, so we'll kind of talk about both right now. We're talking about things we're most excited for just coming up in life and what we're most excited for to see on the channel. So, what are we most excited for? I think for me, it's I'm really looking forward to the summer, being down here um, with my family, with my buddies, um, being able to go golf, go do whatever, stream with people instead of being cooped up in my room. Um, summer's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I am so excited for this summer. You know, senior I wasn't excited for the summer because I knew we were graduating. But now I am beyond hyped up for this. I'm ready to go golf. I'm ready to go bowl. I'm ready to do all the things and have a lot of fun. And
We're gonna be in a
I've
couple.
been cooped up at home, so I've been tired.
We're gonna join a bowling league this summer, so that's
We
gonna be a lot of
are.
fun.
I'm just gonna have fun. Try to have fun.
Try to is the key words there. Try to do some golf tournaments too. Do whatever.
Try to do all the cool things.
Yeah. And then what we're most looking forward to on the channel. A big thing for me was making that money. And I think after today,
You
I'll be able
You
to.
should be there.
I should be able to apply for affiliate status.
You have to apply.
You have to apply, but they're
We'll
pretty
give it
much
to you.
pretty much should be able to to get it. So that's huge for me. That's a big accomplishment. But talking about actual content wise, I'm honestly I'm actually, even though we just said this, I'm looking forward to the summer and being able to be more creative with the content, which is still for another couple of months. But
Won't be as time constricted.
yes, won't be as time constricted, and I'll have more options of stuff to do when I'm down here at home. Have all the stuff. He'll be able to play the Wii with me on
Yes,
Wii
I
Wednesdays.
will be on the streams a lot more.
A lot, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The schedule of streams might change a tad during the summer, but for the most part, I'm going to keep it generally the same. And just it should be a lot of fun. And then another thing I'm really looking forward to, actually, even though it's my own product, is I'm looking forward to the next merch drop. Yes, the merch drop should be cool.
I am
Because,
hyped up for that.
yeah, I'm looking to actually get some of my own merch, and that's all thanks to Streamlabs. A lot of the money goes to Streamlabs, I'll say. But I do get a portion of it, so it helps me out too. It helps out the channel, and it helps you just get dripped out. So
The gadget gear.
the gadget gear is like that.
Gadget gear.
Gadget gear. I mean, it looks
Who doesn't
nice.
want
Who
gadget
doesn't want
gear?
some gadget gear?
Who doesn't want the trucker hat?
Exactly, the trucker
That
hat.
hat's pretty cool.
The hat's pretty cool. There's some other stuff on there right now. Like I said, go check it out if you're interested. But we're gonna have even more cooler stuff on May 16th. So, really looking forward to that.
I am excited to be on more of the streams and doing stuff because I haven't been able to do much with him except Fortnite, and if he's down here, be on like the Wii or anything. But yeah,
Which has been a while since I've had the
Yes.
Wii down here.
I will be on a lot more streams. I will be doing a lot more stuff with him, and it'll be a lot of fun. Be a ton of
Should
fun.
be a lot of fun.
I am also excited for the merch drop. I am definitely buying something next time. But yeah, I'm just hyped up for the summer, man.
And another thing is our challenges that we're looking forward to doing.
That too.
Earn those channel points, contribute, and try to make us do some really cool stuff because we want to do the cool stuff. So force us to do the things that we would or want to do, please.
Yeah.
And that should be a lot of fun. And eventually, if it keeps going, and I make quite a bit of money off of here, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm just all about the money, but more money means more options. More options means more chaos and fun. So you could make me do some pretty crazy things if
Get naked.
if we get probably not get naked,
Damn it.
but probably doesn't. No, I'm not getting naked.
Probably.
But yeah, that's something else to look forward to for sure. That would be a lot of fun too.
Getting naked?
Not the getting naked, just the challenges in general. The challenges should be fun.
That'd be fun, though.
But yeah, other than that, we have another viewer in here. It seems like, unless that's not up to date. Oh, we've got somebody else in here. So
Hello.
So welcome in. We're actually we're in the closing portion now. We're kind of wrapping up. We're hoping to have some more people here in the chat because we are now going to open it up to the chat for a little bit of like a Q&A. And if you don't have anything, then we'll just kind of close it. But we're kind of here for a Q&A now. So any questions, anything that you have, shoot it our direction. Other than that, I'm going to get going on the outro here, which is just kind of filling you in on what the plan is. Obviously, this is our last stream before the break because I'm going on vacation, like we talked about at the beginning. So I probably won't be back until Monday,
The beginning of April.
Really?
Yes. No. No, what am I talking about?
Not
The 23rd.
the 23rd would be the Monday that I would come back and be on stream again, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm also looking forward to going to the beach, so that should be fun. And other than that, there's not a whole lot. Join the Discord if you really want to stay updated. I'll drop the Discord in here, the link, and there's really not a lot to fill in on. We're gonna be back on that Monday, and we'll we'll continue streaming. Other than that, not a whole lot. But we're glad that you could join us today.
Been fun.
Yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed this, and hopefully it.
We do it again. Give us some topics.
Yeah, give us if we do it again, then yeah, give us something to talk about because I can only come up with so much.
Yeah, we kind of exhausted a lot of the chat.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, obviously, are you ready to say the thing, the catchphrase? Maybe we don't have to. Yeah, but we don't. But not yet. I'll give you the. Or just not at all.
Keep going.
Okay. But thank you a lot to anybody joining us in the VOD on YouTube or on Twitch.
Yes.
If you're watching on YouTube, go follow the Twitch. It's right there on the screen. There's also a link to it in my YouTube. I think it's a bio. In the YouTube bio, there's a link. That and the Discord, so check all that out. Stay updated. Continue tuning in, and we will see you in about a week in a couple days.
We can change.
Yeah. So thanks a whole lot for tuning in, and we will see you on the next episode.
Next episode.